right, so we're going to do something here that will help you manage the emotional body, particularly when you've been an observer to an experience or a participant in an experience that has left you feeling very angry or frustrated, a bit sad. You've been caught on your back foot, perhaps, rather than on your front foot. Just to realign you, to bring the energy back into center, to allow you to reconsider, to allow you to make some deliberate choices on how you're going to respond. So sit quietly, find yourself a comfortable position, and really anchor yourself to wherever you're sitting. We'll start by connecting you to your breath. And you watch your breath, so you become the observer of you breathing. And as you watch, you allow, you feel. Gradually, you become the breath. And here we're working with the in-breath and the out-breath. For each, you become aware of how you feel. You hold this feeling and you just sit in it. You breathe into it, you breathe it into you. It's very simple, just movement. In our world today, as there has always been, and I'm sure there always will be, a lot of injustice. There are a lot of things which you watch and you feel is not right, it's not just. And that in itself is a bit of a moral judgment. And I know many of you sit and you think that you shouldn't judge. You realize that you are, and it's just okay. Just let go of the mind and the balance between right and wrong. Things are just the way they are. If you are in a situation where you can see the spiritual value, you can understand a little bit in terms of that specific journey of an individual or a group of individuals, then you will realize that everything is valid and has its place. And then we have two choices. We either remain the observer and yet become empathetic, or we are moved to respond. And the only way to know this is to be able to be in your silence, to be able to be in your heart, and to just watch and to feel and to know how you feel. That is all. To sit within the energy, whether it's the emotional energy, experiential energy, whatever energy of what it is that you're feeling. And you breathe. And you breathe, and you breathe into it. You breathe it into you. It's the in-breath and the out-breath. That is all. You're aware of what arises within you. And you watch. You watch whatever are the reflections that are coming up for you to view. And you review. You sit within this space and you are aware of your being. You slow. You become only the in-breath and the out-breath. You place your attention in the third chakra. You breathe. You are aware of what arises, of what you feel, of how you feel. You become awareness. And space. Hold this. You continue to watch the reflections that arise. You continue to be aware of how you feel within them. You continue to be aware of the breath. That is all. Gradually, you bring in to the awareness the rhythm of the heartbeat. You bring this in to you. You breathe it out of you. You are only space. Heartbeat and breath. Just breathe. You become aware again of the situation that you're seeking to clear. You bring that to mind, you feel the energy. You watch the review. a few times deliberately. Deep down you know that all is well. You know that in every single situation there is a gift. You ponder, you ask to know what is the gift. You don't ask why. Why is always for the growth, for the experience to grow. And at every choice, at every step, in every experience, you choose either to move towards the light, anchor the light, share the light, experience the light, or you choose to experience the darkness. There's no right here, there's no wrong, it just is what it is, what you choose. Will you see the gift? Will you grow the gift and share this? Or will you grow the darkness? In the light of this, the gift is about community, cooperation, acknowledgement, understanding, compassion, empathy, love. These are the only things within that will bring resolution to anything. To try to fight fire with fire only increases the flames. If you need time to sit in the energy of sadness, or to believe that anything has ever been done to anybody, now is the time to do that, to sit into the energy, to breathe into it, to say, I see you, I know you, I need to feel you totally, honestly, and absolutely, until the energy is able to transmute. Do so now, for to fight it, to feed into it, to re-record it in the mind all the time, only will grow this energy. Might as well sit in it now. And it's absolutely fine to do this. No judgment. It's natural. It's human. You sit into it. You breathe it into, you feel how it feels. Just stay quiet in your space, being, observing, breathing, the heartbeat with the reflections that are arising and the feelings attached. Become aware of the third chakra, the center of your will, the center of all that is within you, that is your desires. It's part of the human side of you and very deeply spiritual, deep knowing. in terms of who you are, in terms of the knowing of who you are as the different aspects of love that you have been resonating earlier. You hold the experience within this space. Your will is to release the energies that cause you to consider yourself as anything less than who you are in terms of the love. And the compassion, the understanding, the empathy, the all that is. That is you in depth, in many different aspects. As you sit in this space, within this deeper knowing, you bring for yourself color. You ask to see, you ask to be shown a color with which you are going to use to harmonize the space in which you are in now. You breathe this color into you. You breathe it specifically and particularly into your third chakra. You watch and you feel. You listen too to the heartbeat in relation to this. And you know inherently that all is well. You watch. You breathe. You see the color. You feel its resonance. You feel yourself in context with the color. And you continue to watch. And you breathe. And you watch. And you breathe. And you watch. And you breathe. When you own the greater picture of the experience, and you are able to see it in the context of the growth, the construct, rather than the destruct, you will then be able to move on in grace, and within your own strength. And it has become another piece to empower you through your relationship with all that is.